Okay, what's up guys, Kind64 here. I'm back again with part 4. And today I'm gonna do the movie. The first movie, not the second one because I haven't seen that one yet. But when I do watch that one I might do it. I don't know yet. So we're gonna do the movie. And basically I did look at part 3 to Scanso, so I have done the stain arc, and I guess All Might does know about the secret about Deku and all that. But hey, yeah. So basically, they're on the plane. So they're on the plane, and All Might and Deku, they're talking. They basically try to make a pact to make sure they don't Deku. He's starting to kind of forgive All Might, because All Might basically apologized everything he did and said, and he met with one of the speedsters. If I remember, he met with Barry Allen. He met with Barry, and Deku was like, okay, if one of my mentors think you should be forgiven, then I will partly forgive you. Okay? Thanks. And so basically, then, a couple hours later, they get off the plane, and basically, they go through that check thing, They go through the checkpoint thing, and basically, Deku has been there when he was a child, but he, and then he's like, well, Deku but then he realized, what's All Might? He asks, All Might, what are you doing here? I'm here to meet with an old friend of mine, young Midoriya. I'm here to meet an old friend of mine. Huh. So you're here to meet an old friend too, huh? Well, me too. I haven't seen her in a long time. Yeah. Huh. So what? Is this girl your girlfriend? What? A girlfriend? No. She's just my friend, dude. Huh. Your face says otherwise, young Midoriya. What? Shut up. Yeah. Oh, it's got these and Deku's like, why am I stuck with him? And of course, Deku then gets a text from his mom saying she's asking where is he. Deku says, oh, he texts back saying he's gonna go meet up with his friend, his old friend here. And then his mom texts, oh, so you're gonna finally go see her again? And Deku's like, yeah. And then he puts his phone away and he walks with. And before he does, put his phone away, he basically texts Inko to me, like, later there's supposed to be a party, I guess. And to just meet him there. If you want, you can explore the city. And she's like, okay. And she says, Izuku, be safe. And she puts a heart emoji and he's like, Mom, I know to be safe. Okay. He puts it away. What was that? And, so, what would happen? Okay, him and All Might are just walking. And of course, Deku is wearing his hero costume. It's the one in the picture. He's wearing wearing the hero costume and all that. And of course, Deku is he's, well, what's a good word? Happy? No. Well, he sees a girl bouncing on a pogo stick. I think that's what it is in the movie, a pogo stick. And instead of what happens in canon where she lands gratefully, she accidentally, accidentally hits a rock thing and it bounces her off of it. Deku catches her and says, wow, I didn't know angels fall from the sky. It's been a long time, Melissa. And she's like, easy, goo. And her face is like fucking red as fuck. Because first of all, Zoe's later. Second of all, she's embarrassed because she's really good at the pogo stick thing, but she's really good at it, but somehow she just fell. That makes no sense for her. And All Might's like, wait, you know Melissa? Yeah, All Might. She's the friend I came to see. And of course, Melissa's like, huh? Uncle. She's like, Uncle Might. Uncle All Might. And Deku's like, huh? His jaw is dropped. He's like, wait, what? Uncle All Might. and she's like, yeah, him and my dad are really close friends, and he was there for most of my childhood when I was a kid and all that. And they're like, okay. And he says, oh, well, let me guess, you're here to see my dad, right? Like, yes, I am. I'm gonna go head to his lab. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead with Izuku. See ya. Then, they walk off. And for some reason, they look like a freaking couple by doing it. They're chatting, doing what they, basically getting back to what they've been up to for the past couple of years. And all that. And, Deku was glad to see her. And all that. And of course, there are going to be a few changes to the battle. Everything's going to be the same how it probably, if I remember it directly. But yeah. Okay, and also basically they're hanging out. And then they meet up with, Uraraka, Jiro, and Momo. Yeah, Momo. Those three. Momo's like, who's this? They talk, and of course, Uraraka looks like she's jealous, like, completely fucking jealous. What are you doing here, Deku? He's like, he says this in his mind. Deku says this in his mind. He's like, what the fuck are you doing here, bitch? He's like, what am I doing here? I came here to see an old friend of mine. And second of all, I won sports festival. He says this with a evilish grin. Oh, let me guess. You really hope Bakugo is gonna win. But remember, Bakugo is just he's a number 2, so yeah. But right when this is happening, Melissa's talking to Jiro and Momo. And then they all say, hey, let's go get something to eat. Deku's like, yeah, I'm hungry. And, of course, they go eat. Deku orders over thousands and thousands of food. When they all bring that out, they're like, you don't know how heavy that was? And, of course, not Kirishima. The electric guy, I totally forgot what his freaking name was. I had it a couple seconds ago. Whatever, I can't remember his name, just the guy with the electric powers who makes it, when he's by using it too much, he becomes stupid. He's there, and I don't remember if I kicked out Mineta, but I don't think I did, because everything's supposed to be like how it was in canon, of how it was supposed to be, but whatever. And of course, Deku, Mineta, he's kind of perving on Melissa. Deku's getting a little jealous. Deku, for some reason, doesn't know why, but he wants to kill, he kind of feels like he wants to put his vibrating arm through Mineta's, heart. But well, that was just something. But he's eating, like, everyone is freaking surprised, and, then of course, Ida comes in, like how he does in canon. So you two are supposed to be working, blah blah. How he is, he's always demanding. And when he sees Deku eating, the whole table is full of food. And and that food is really hot. Deku is eating like Deku is eating. Well, he's eating like the Flash, like you know how the Flash eats a lot of food, but double that as a sand plus a speedster's appetite. That's gonna be a lot of food. Like he's eating like freaking crazy. Everyone is like, holy. How is he not sick by eating that much food? Melissa's like, dang. He eats a lot. He's like, I'm finally full. And of course, everyone's like, man, they're like, dang, your mom must be out of money or something because you eat a lot. He's like, Well, even let's say he just said in his head. But yeah. What else got out? Oh yeah, they're hanging out, and also, what happens with All Might and David Shield happens kind of the same, cause I'm just gonna say he gave his quirk to Mario. I guess he gave his quirk to Mario. I'm just gonna say that. I don't really know. I don't really care. And so basically what happens is basically they all plan to meet together at the at the party to dress nice and all that. They get there, but of course what happens in canon, the villains pop in. I don't remember what the villains' names are. I don't really remember. All I know is he can control, like, metal or something. That's all I really remember. He also has that weird plate thing on him, on his face. So basically, what happens, everything, all the electronics go out and all that. Everyone's confused. Then, of course, Deku and everyone sees All Might and hostages. And All Might can't do nothing, because if he does, all the hostages would die. And he looks up, and he sees, All Might sees young Midoriya. And what Deku sees, he sees his mom afraid, and Deku's like, no, I promised I would never let her. Because Deku, when he first got One for All, he made a promise he would make sure his mother was safe. But now, because he got the Speed Force in him, he doubled that promise, and basically he would be like, lightning will come off of him. He's like, that man will pay. And of course, the only way to get the system back on is to go all the way to the top fucking floor. So basically, they travel, and basically everything what happens with the travels. But Deku has to go stealth mode, because if he uses speed, the sensors will go off. And of course, they meet up with Bakugo and Todoroki. They meet up with basically everyone. And then the fight goes on and everything. They fight those little sidekick villains. And then when they get to the top floor, well, when with Melissa and Deku get to the top floor, they see Melissa sees her father. She's like, "Father, what are you doing here?" Like, Melissa, huh? And of course, the big bad villain comes out, and Don calling him the big bad villain because I don't know his name. The only thing I can remember is kind of his quirk. If I remember, it's kind of like it's a metalish quirk, like he can control metal or something. I completely don't remember. All I know is he did the same thing what Overhaul did. You know, I'm trying to make a giant freaking bigger thing to make it stronger, but all it did was just make him weaker. It's kind of funny. You know, so he steals the controller thing what's supposed to emulate his power to make him stronger. So that basically happens. Everyone else is up there, you know. In this timeline, instead of David just getting kidnapped, it's not David, it's Melissa who gets kidnapped. David, wait a minute. Did she get kidnapped in the beginning? Or was it her father? I don't know. I watched the freaking movie, but for some reason, I already forgot who the hell got kidnapped. I'm just gonna say it was Melissa. Because I think it was her father who got kidnapped in the movie. Yeah, basically, Deku is fighting, and also, everyone else did take down all the other low-level villains. And everyone else got free, but then All Might came along, and what he sees Deku fighting that villain, and also if I gotta see, there were over 50 Dekus, and this villain is basically trying to take them all down, because then Deku does something what he hasn't showed no one yet. He's running so fast. But he's running so fast, then all the Deku stop and they throw a lightning bolt. And of course, the lightning bolt, basically the villain dodges it. But then what he did not realize, Deku's plan was for him to dodge it, where all the lightning bolts become one giant ass fucking lightning bolt. So all those lightning bolts form into one, and then all the Dekus... What was that? Then all the Dekus form into one. No, then all the Dekus vanish and all that, and Deku grabs the lightning. Basically how to make the tornado hands. He kind of did that, but he grabbed it, did like the tornado hand, not forward but sideways, and then he freaking threw it. He threw it at the villain, who tried to guard it with the metal, and it just destroyed the metal. It turned the metal. It melted all the metal. And the villain was like, "No! That was supposed to help me." And Deku was like, "You're pretty weak." And right when he was about to do that, right when he was about to finish the villain, someone else speed by. Someone in a black suit with a red lightning bolt on it, and red glowing eyes, said, "No, Flash." Because his Deku's hero name is the Flash. It's not the Flash, it's Flash. He says, "No, Flash," or whatever you go by. "No, Izuku Midoriya, you will not take down him." And this evil speedster just stabs through the villain's heart. "You said we could... No, I came to you. You were just a pawn in my game. You are nothing." Deku's like, "Who are you? Why do you have my power?" "Oh, Deku. Ain't that the nickname what everyone would call you? But it was also I'm surprised with your power. You haven't killed Bakugo yet." And Bakugo's like, "What do you mean, you..." Bakugo was mad. He's like, "Oh, what? All the grief what he gave us in the past, everything what he did, bullying, and he bullied you, and he did all of that, and you don't want revenge? How pitiful are you? He almost killed you so many times, Midoriya. You don't want to kill him, fine. So I will." And Deku got in the way, blocked the speed, basically not punched him. He says, "What? Was that supposed to hurt?" "Yeah, it was. You're not gonna hurt my friends." Even when Bakugo even when he stole your girlfriend, she cheated on you with Bakugo. And she knew all the shit what he gave you. All the torments. He's like, how do you know all of this? You. No. It is not time for me to introduce myself. Izuku. There's one thing what's funny. How's your mother doing, by the way? What? Oh wait, she's right here. Mom! Izuku. All Might's like, no. Punches him in the gut. Oh, All Might, huh? How was your power going? I'm waiting for you. I'm surprised your limit hasn't gone down yet. What? How does he know this? Deku's like, I don't know how he knows this, All Might. I didn't tell no one about your damn quirk, but how does he know? I don't know. His fighting skills are familiar, young Midoriya. His brain, the way he acts, it's like he knows everything about me. He kinda acts like you, young Midoriya. What do you mean? His skills. And, well, what else? Of course, Deku and, All Might are fighting, the nameless speedster. I still don't got a name for the guy yet. I'm still trying to come up with a. I'm not gonna call him Reverse Flash because that's not. And Deku's hero name is Flash for right now, but I'm thinking about changing it. But I might call it, something else. I'm not sure. But yeah. So basically, this fight is going on until he basically does a lightning bolt to Bakugo. He throws a lightning bolt, not Bakugo, but sorry, I just burped for a second. He throws it at Bakugo and Deku. Not Bakugo, All Might. He throws it at All Might. And so basically after when he did that, they're basically completely down. But Deku's like, then he runs off and vanishes. And with him he takes Inko with him. He's like, no, Mom! And Deku falls. He trips. No. Deku is filled with anger and regrets. He's like, no! I failed! Young Izuku, young Midoriya, we will get her back. I swear on it. Deku's going, I swear on my life. What? Okay. I promise we will get your mother back. I should have never let her come. I should not give her that damn ticket, and she wouldn't got taken. Young Midoriya, it's fine. We will get her back. I swear on my life. No. What? You don't need to swear on your life. I'm gonna kill that bastard for taking my mother. And I'm gonna get faster too. And I don't care what happens to me. I don't care if I don't become a hero after what I do. If I do kill him, I don't care what happens to me after that. But I will get my mother back. I swear on it. And of course, then the cops come in. They arrest they basically cover up the dead body, and basically what happens in the movie kinda happens. David Shield, he doesn't get arrested. He doesn't get arrested. His friend does. His friend does get arrested, and yeah, his little co-buddy gets arrested and all that. And basically, what happens after that? David Shield, he apologizes to Deku. He says, "I'm so sorry." No. What? I forgive you, but you're not just gonna go out with a warning. You're gonna help me. You're gonna help me with something. You got something that can help me with my speed. Well, I have been creating something for some reason. I don't know why. But I've been having these weird dreams about someone telling me to create some type of like speed enhancement. And also, guys, it's not the speed drug. It's the the speed thing. What Barry has on his suit when he was fighting Reverse. Around season 2, when they created that speed thing, not the speed drug, but the other one. It is the speed enhancement circle thing. What Barry wears. Yeah, it's like underneath his thing. Agent Mr. Shield, David Shield has been working on that, and he doesn't know why. He's been having weird dreams about someone making it. And well, let's see. David Shield is basically, this person who's been talking to him is Barry Allen and the Reverse Flash to make it, but they don't show themselves. Because they're in the Speed Force, they create these hollowy, things where it's they're there, but they're not there at the same time. It's like he can kind of see him. It's when Deku goes into the into All for One, the quirk of All for One. No, not All for One, One for All. Yeah, One for All quirk, and he sees the users, but he can see them, but he can only see the shadowy. He can only see their shadowy. It's like a shadowy figure to him. It's kind of like that. And so they're in his head because they knew Deku was gonna be there, so they went there So they basically went there years before Deku was born. Cause someone no. They knew Deku was gonna go there, not years before he was born. They knew he was gonna go there because when he won the sports festival, he saw the tickets and he was thinking he might go. So that means Speed Force made a plan. This guy can probably make him go faster, and so that's what happened. So they've just been giving images to him. They've been giving him images of that device. And so he's been thinking about it, and so he created it, help with his sister. No, not his sister, but his daughter. No, why the hell I said sister? With his daughter, Melissa Shield. And, so they give it to Izuku. He takes it with him, and he stays there for a little bit. He stays there for one more day. And he's practicing. He takes it, but he doesn't stay there. So after that, he basically puts it onto a suit, and he practices with it, and he feels faster. And then what happens is he goes so fast a bluish dimensional portal happens, and he he accidentally runs through, and he's like, ugh. Wait, where am I? And where he is, what he sees is, he sees two speedsters fighting. One is in a red suit, and the other, wait, I will be right. And the other is in a metalish thing. So it's basically the Savitar season, and that's where I'm gonna end it off there. So see you guys later. I just want to do that little cliffhanger, and see you guys in the next video.